Hi Virgo, this is your reading. And I was doing some meditating on your energy, and the very first thing that came to me was reconciliation. That this is a time of reconciliation, forgiveness of others from the past in your life, and also a time for you to review and hold yourself accountable for the things that you have been through or the ways that you've acted in the past that have contributed to where you are today in positive or negative ways. It's like you're gathering the wisdom from the past and then using it to make yourself better in the present. But it's like you're doing a roll call. You're doing a roll call on like, okay, how did that relationship go? How did that relationship end? Did I have a part in it? Could I have been more receptive? Could I have been more graceful? Could I have been more forgiving? Or should I have set better boundaries in that situation? Could I have gotten out of that situation sooner? It feels like a really big review going on for you, okay? Because I feel like you have been working really, really hard to go to the next level of your career. It's specifically highlighting career for me. And in order for you to go to the next level of your career or your passions or business ventures or whatever it is for you, also some of you are moving. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on in your life right now. And it's requiring, and it feels like it's happening very fast. And it's requiring you to make a lot of decisions fast. So you are trying to figure out who is with you, who is against you, who used swords against you, who used your words, your beliefs against you, and who is allowed to come with you for this new part of your journey, the Fool. There are some opportunities that you have to say no to. There's some opportunities that you have to say no to because they're dressed up as really great, but they're not. They look like they would be really beneficial to you. They would actually cause you a lot of anxiety and you would be trapped in situations that don't benefit you. It's like a contract. Like the numbers look good. For example, the pay is really high, but then the things that would be required of you in the fine print is not it. It would be really challenging for you, or they don't align with you and who you are and what your morals and values are. Or it's like the pay looks really good, but then you would get into the job and find out later that you have to work 80 hours of overtime, something like that, okay? So, and then this one here, I wanted to say something about this. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that there is something that you're trying to create and build, but it's been delayed or paused because some things have to come to light, some things have to come out, or the foundation needs to fall and be rebuilt in order for this to move forward. Okay, so if we combine these cards together, what I would say for you is that you have to read the fine print. There's something that is being delayed because something about the foundation of the project, the person, the job, the opportunity is not fully transparent. It's showing up really flashy and nice, but there's something there that would make you feel trapped or make you feel anxious. And it's also trying to move very fast. That's another indicator. If the person or the job is trying to make you move very fast, put a little pause there, okay? Make sure you understand what the whole job entails. Make sure you understand and you're asking the right questions if it's about a person, and just take your time. Okay, slow down a little bit. Take your time. Then I have Ace of Pentacles and the Death card. This could be an opportunity, a financial opportunity presenting to you with a Scorpio or a Libra. And this would be a really good long-term investment, whether it's a relationship or job. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking about both here. And you can invest in a person and invest in a job. Okay, so we could have a Libra or Scorpio here, and this could be a beneficial investment into your future. Okay, but you have to take your time, go slowly. And I think this is why you're going through this review process from your past. Okay, so there was a time in a relationship where I went really fast before and it looked really good and then it didn't go well. So let me review what happened there so that I can move forward really well here. There was a time before where the job went like this, it didn't go well. Let me review how I can make those adjustments going forward. Is there any patterns that I'm seeing right now in this that I've seen before? Okay, so a lot of pattern recognition. And then a reconciliation of what your accountability is or what your part was in that situation so that you can do better going forward. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Virgo. I don't feel like it's stressful for you though. I feel like you are just being really open, aware, observant. I feel like your energy is light. I feel like you are excited about what the future holds for you. And I did say that some of you have moved or are moving. You're moving, whether it's house or spaces or environments or moving. You're moving. You're in a very forward motion right now, which is great because I feel like for a long time, the last little while, it hasn't felt like that. It's felt very stagnant. Water. Flowing like the water. Water. I'm seeing some of you have a fountain in your yard, which is really nice. That's really good to have the running water at your house. A fountain. Or if you're looking to move and you're looking for a sign, if you're specifically looking for a sign, like, is this my new house? There's a fountain. Write in the comments or DM me if this happens to you. Creation. I want to sing creation and conception. Ooh. Is somebody getting pregnant when they go on vacation? There's a lot of new souls that are vying to come into the physical plane right now. There is a lot of baby souls trying to come through. So if you're not trying to have a baby right now, be careful. Be careful in the best way, okay? Have discernment about who you are being intimate with at this time. It's another thing, discernment. Just being very accountable right now for your actions, being discerning. If you are in a beautiful relationship with somebody that you would want to create a family with, now is a really nice time for that. Now is a nice time for that. Some of you, I feel like, are saying, I don't know if I'm ready. There's never a time, really, that you feel super ready to become a parent. There's no book that can properly prepare you for that. It's something that you learn as you go along with. Of course, there are things that you can do to prepare and be more ready, but yeah, if that resonates to you and you feel called that you and your partner right now would like to start a family, it's a really beautiful time for that, okay? would be very nurturing and beautiful for your soul at this time. Yeah, you're going through a lot of ego transmutation, and that's also what a child does too. Bringing a child into your life and becoming a parent really transforms your ego and who you are, the intentions that you place over your life. I'm also getting the message that a lot of you are not taking seriously enough how intuitive you are and how much the answers are already with you. You already know the answers to a lot of your questions, and they don't exist outside of you. They exist within you because of past lives that you've already lived. A lot of your gifts are already inside of you. You feel like you're very natural at something, but people don't understand it because maybe you don't have like hardcore evidence for it, but it comes very natural to you. So I want you to follow right now at this time the things that come natural to you, and follow your interests and your curiosity, because that's really what's going to lead you to the next level. And that goes back to this whole job thing that I was referencing at the beginning. It's like there's an opportunity that's there for you that looks really good on paper and would look really good financially, but then there's another avenue that you could possibly take that you are very curious about and you've always wanted to explore, and you feel like you would be really good at it, but maybe you have no experience in this area from a previous time. And I want to say there's no better time than now to explore that. There's no better time than now. Life is short. Like, it's long, but it's also short. And this is another example, just like becoming a parent. You're not always going to feel ready. You're not going to build confidence until you take the action. A lot of people think that confidence comes first and then you take the action, and it doesn't. Confidence comes from action and compounding those actions on top of each other one by one, and then you become confident in something, and then you become good at it, okay? I'm going to pull one more card here. Virgo is the only human sign of the zodiac. Virgo sees the complexities of human nature. And you're very good at understanding the duality of things, how things can really live in a gray space, and seeing the different perspectives of people's experiences. And what I'm supposed to tell you is that you're very good at seeing those complexities for others, but you're very critical of yourself. So what this time is asking you to do in terms of transmuting your ego and really identifying things about yourself is to give yourself the same grace that you give others, because you're very good at understanding what others' intentions are. And even though somebody might have done something wrong to you, you understand, like, oh, their intentions weren't bad. Like, even though this hurt my feelings, their intentions weren't bad. Yeah, this is a time of enlightenment. But like, a lot of grace is being given to other people. But what about the grace that you need to give to yourself? Okay, dropping these perfectionistic tendencies, this critical inner voice. It's time to be focused on joy, okay? To create space for yourself. Create space. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are moving into a bigger space with more land, with your fountain on it. Giving yourself more grace for the things that you want. Turning that grace in towards yourself and not so much towards others. Like, it's fine, keep giving it to others, but it has to be equal to yourself. Yeah. Meditation. Okay. I have to take these two cards. This says transformation, and this says soulcraft. That's beautiful. So, you are being asked at this time to not be distracted, to not be distracted by the bigger numbers or the things that look really good on paper or the people that look really good, and focus more on how it feels for you and how you feel around this person or how you would feel in this job space, okay? Meditate on it and focus on what is bringing you the most joy. What is bringing you the most joy? Because that is really where your soul will expand the most and resonate the most. Okay? Money is important, of course, and you have to be able to sustain yourself, but also you can't live every single day of your life unhappy and miserable, because that will just kill you slowly. It is a beneficial time if you'd like to start a family right now, and taking stock of the things that you have been through and the lessons that you have learned and using them in these current situations going forward. Stay light, stay as light as you are. Even though there's so many things going on, I still feel like your energy feels really good and light. I feel like you've been taking care of yourself physically, and that's really beautiful. I do feel like you've been nurturing yourself. I feel like some of you have been using like herbs or medicines, like taking a more natural way of taking care of yourself. And the sun, spending time outside. I feel like you've been lying in the grass. Even these two cards, it's just like a lot of light and sun pouring in right now. Look at this. There's the sun again. There's the sun again. That's so beautiful. Spending time outside. There's the sun again, but by the water. I don't know. Every single time I look at this card, there's a lot of baby energy lately. I think even in the Leo reading, it was giving baby energy. Yeah, this is very specific. For one or more of you, you could definitely be very fertile on a vacation. So take that information and use it as you wish, okay? I hope this was helpful for you today. Thank you for watching. Comment below if this resonated. Please like the video and share it with anybody that you feel like this could resonate with also. Have a great day.